Mdlivo actually. Mdlivo actually.
We've been walking through the forest with blood on our hands. We got lost in such a foreign land where
Like what if?
No, sometimes, especially when you're a township guy,
My
you just kind of.
11 years of friendship
what's a
with
township
you
guy?
considered like,
It's not a lie.
oh my god.
And you know, yeah, a township guy, let's demystify what a township guy is.
Yeah, what's the township guy?
So I'm going to help you with that. Typically, a township guy is someone that is involved in very township things at a certain age that are associated with ignorance.
Like the cool
And-
when he was a kid.
Yeah,
Okay, ignorant. That's why I get it. I don't want us to be stereotypical in
No,
our
it's
addressing.
it's ignorant in that the very same values that you are defending, which you kind of know that they're bad, are based on ignorance.
yes.
Okay, so
You make
A lot of
I want you guys
fundamentals.
to unpack it like that because
Yeah.
when you just say the word
Yeah.
ignorant,
I mean,
unpack it.
The things
For
that
understanding.
stereotypically
Yes.
that would be ignorant is beating up women.
Yeah.
Beating up women in the township has always seemed like a right thing to do.
Yeah.
And that stems somewhere else culturally, like in the Zulu culture when they say,
Yeah.
like you must set someone straight.
Yeah.
You know, when your woman is disrespecting you in the cast, you must straighten her up in certain ways.
So there is a formality behind
There's
the
a
behavior.
there's a guy speech.
Yes.
There's a guy speech.
Where does it come
But
from?
when it passes down.
What manifests that?
When it passes down to the next generation of the next guy, it's based on ignorance, like you said, because he doesn't know that it's based on this philosophy or on this, he thinks, oh, that's what being a man is.
Yes,
Or he
because-
puts it in a,
Because that's what we learn from other men how to be men. And if we learn from the wrong men, we become
So basically,
wrong men ourselves.
Yes.
Well, like what you say by that, then you say that a lot of guys are raised by the streets.
Yes,
Essentially.
yes,
Oh,
raised by the
especially in
streets.
the close knit township like
Yeah.
Alex.
Yes, yes.
Like the streets raises you, and then it's like, then you also wonder then what is actually happening at the foundation.
Yes.
If,
What's happening-
if I'm gonna allow the streets to raise me,
Yes.
then what is happening in my backyard?
At home,
At home.
the situation is dire. Let me let you in on something. So some of the kids there that we grew up with, some of the kids are fortunate, some not so.
Yeah.
You know, there's no bread in the house to eat. There's no food. You go and meet up with your friend and first guy to slime bambies and
Sure.
and then you like, yeah, I'm gonna find out who's guy to slime and somebody buy so high.
Yeah.
And what's the quickest way to make cash? Wrong things.
So basically, also what I'm picking up from that is that disconnection between the foundation and the person is them actually then going out to then pursue some type of life rather.
A way that opens them
Yeah.
up to survive.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're learning survival instincts from outside because
Yeah.
you can see ending, you are a burden, you are a weight, you are just another mouth to feed in the middle of the chaos.
Yeah.
What's the quickest way when you stop being a burden? You go and hang with the gang, everything you do is with the gang, and they become your new
So
family.
then you start relying on the streets to feed you then.
Yes.
Not necessarily your
At
home.
home.
Because just even in that process, then it's there's multiple layers of feeding. There's feeding in terms of teaching, there's feeding in terms of
Yes.
because
Yes.
then in that moment when I leave my house,
Can I come in?
yeah,
I went through the stage when 16 diploma notion. In that case, where the home is problem,
yeah,
but the cultural agents.
You don't have a cultural feel.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
so how-
don't have a cultural fit outside.
How does one become like yo, when you wake up from it? And then why is it obviously spiral in it forever?
I think you tell us. You tell what
clicked
event-
for you?
What clicked for you? What event? What went
Okay,
wrong?
number one,
Or when you went into it, did you know that this may not be fun, but let me see what this life is about?
okay, so
Like,
this is a childhood, obviously, friends. You grow up with friends with childhood, and then they start interacting in new adventures. They find new other friends.
Yeah.
So you end up being in that circle because of those.
The wider circle.
It's a wider circle. It's a wider community now.
Mm.
So they come with bad influence, obviously, and then now you realize these people are always in trouble, or they are just not.
They're chaotic. They're putting a certain
And then
imbalance.
what happens is that I'm always in trouble at home because of these type of people.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So I remember grade 10 was the turning point for me because I nearly failed my grade.
Yeah.
By the way. Almost failed.
Who's gonna get beat up? Who's gonna beat it up?
No, I thought I was the kingpin.
Yeah.
I'm a woman, I'm strong, I'm powerful. You will never find. Like no guy will tell me I'll beat the fuck.
It's probably a power that you didn't realize you can attain, and once you do, it's tough to just
let go and unplug.
Yeah.
And then one day, this teacher, she said, Marcel, you're the most brilliant. Like I'll do things effortlessly. I wouldn't even start, but I'll get like.
Yeah.
Marks others have to struggle to learn them.
Grade 10. I went after mom because you're feeling English, English.
Yeah. I never.
One fight, man, one fight.
Yeah.
One fight destroyed everything. I never looked back. I cleaned myself up, got prefect, best in matric, vets.
Is that it though? So the fear of failing at school.
Yeah. Fear of failing in general.
Was it also
failing my
linked
parents,
with?
failing you.
Oh, okay. So it was linked with
So you guys
the.
were all linked because me
parents-
failing is failing my mom, my dad.
Yeah.
My brother's gonna look at me like shit. You know what I mean?
So I think what dragged you back in is knowing the cost to your family.
Consequences.
The consequences.
But how many have that privilege?
Others don't, their parents don't care even if they go to bed having eaten, so there's no consequence.
It's just something interesting because I remember during the time there was a whole fashion of failing.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah,
it was during the time
our
boys.
yes.
Leaving school was a big
It was a big.
There was a big
Having kids in school.
Yes.
Yes.
Around that time.
Yeah, but I remember dropping out.
No, dropping out
Dropping out
specifically was the
thing.
thing.
Was the,
Really?
2005, 2005, 2006.
I'm shocked you didn't fall into that. Yeah, it was the thing.
Actually, I did quit school for a month.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. No, it was the thing. It was I remember dropping out.
I did. I quit
You know
with,
what-
I quit with 5 of my
My
boys.
attitude,
They never went back. I'm the only one that went
my
back.
attitude towards my school.
Because my
Teacher
family
pulled me out.
pulled me back in.
I never got in trouble.
Are you insane? And they didn't know I had dropped out. It's like
So now,
you
when
wake
I
up,
be doing what's going on,
uniform.
you think, okay,
What was it then? Because there was a
Pretend as if like you're going to
going to
school.
school, going to a
No, bad friends. It was bad friends.
Yeah, but I mean, what was happening in society then? I get the best friend and the bad friends, but what was making them bad? What was? I remember.
It was a
I remember a lot of the guys were talented in soccer.
Misinformation.
But there was this culture of quitting.
Media.
There was this culture of either I quit school or things get tough, I quit. I go to the soccer, I was trying to join the soccer team. If things get tough, I quit. They get strong.
I feel like people. I feel like we were being sold this shortcut.
Yeah. So it was the instant gratification
Yes,
thing.
it was an instant gratification because we're starving now.
Yeah. So
And this thing is wasting our time.
we got the cheese
We
now.
want to look good. We want to be able to buy.
We don't.
Ending, yes, you eat at home,
Yeah.
but ipapa na mauntwana. You don't want to eat like that.
Yeah.
You want to eat good. You want people to know that you're eating good, and you want to look good. You want girls. You want to be out there and this free park. Wherever there's an event, you want to be able to afford to go there because there was that culture of booking a
Because it's years, I remember.
booking a taxi, booking a 200 or whatever. You wanted to get park.
TSB 360.
I actually went to, I was in the same class as the son of
And that's what I'm.
Yeah.
I've not been away, my parents. I've not been to Zoo Lake. I've never
I
been
think that was the thing.
to
Also.
Fountain.
Yes,
And
I'm on my pen, I'm in the fountain. Yes.
But I went there now.
Yeah, but now you are.
Is it still a thing? You have to think it's
No, it's not still a thing. I think that time there was a booming culture, Yamapuru drop.
Yeah.
There was a whole lifestyle attached.
I think I was
There was a subculture
I
attached.
think I was a hater. But none of the guys from our age group were into it. I don't know. There was a.
For
They
me,
were into it every
because I was masquerading as a part of it.
Yeah.
I'd always be part of the plans, but when it came the day to go, I'd disappear.
You too big cow.
It's not.
I think also it's like because
It's surviving. It's not being.
I think in the back of our minds it's just knowing that you want better for yourself.
Yes,
And you
but
can
and at the same time, once you are part of the crowd, you gain protection.
Yeah.
I remember this one time someone broke into my house, stole some stuff.
Yeah.
When I came back from school, I realized stuff is missing. I tell my dad, like, Pops, someone stole things in the house.
Yeah.
I go outside, I'm like, I see the first dude I know, I'm like, dude, someone broke in the house. They took stuff. They're like, oh shit, I saw someone I know to be a thief around the street earlier on. He's the one, probably.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck is that? They tell me his name. It's like, and the guy's like to me, Tuana, I got you, let's get him.
So,
Then we walking up, it's like eating land one bag. By the time we were going to this guy's place, there was 15 of us.
yeah.
But imagine if I wasn't part and I got every single thing back.
Yeah.
I got every single thing back. And because I had these guys at my back, I was able to, when we got there, there was a group of these guys smoking drugs and stuff. They had weapons, they had stolen my shit.
Whoa.
But my boys were there and they had weapons too, and we were like, let's do it.
You know, that has been like my one fear with sort of not really having a relationship with, you know, some of these boys in my neighborhood, in my street, is that passive surveillance. I mean, it's great, but then the thing is, what is the price of it?
Yeah.
And that has always been like my thing. Is like, you know, fees and whatever, like just something as basic as greeting.
Yeah.
Just to sort of like just to sort of like
Because we're not an island and they're also people.
no, for sure.
Basic, at the basic, you need to give them, even though you might not like certain characters, but you have to give them a respect, a certain respect. Even though you don't like that they do funny activities, but it's not your problem. It's theirs. You just give them that integrity as human beings. Say, I recognize you. And have those short conversations like, let's keep on this weekend. And that gains you favor.
And you know, two things by doing that. That's not being. I think we also grow up with this Western nonsense of you need to be the same friends.
Yeah.
You need to drive the same car. You need to speak the same.
Yeah.
You need to be associated. But exactly, I mean, associations could have levels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you have you have associates, you have friends,
Exactly.
you have family, you have acquaintances. There's levels. This guy just knows from me all he can get is this.
Exactly.
But nothing beyond.
Nothing beyond.
When he tries to go beyond, I always nudge him back to his squad.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how
You navigate.
That's how I interact with people from different stratas.
Because for me, like
Those gross stratas.
throughout my life, right? Like it's always been. Well, I didn't grow up in a township, let's say. Like it was for me. Actually, it was a duality. Mama Samala, Alex. Mama Samala, Alex. And when I meet Alex, I'm not on the street. To go to flipping, we live in a flat. And then when we go out is when Dad is taking us to like different places and whatever. So
It was a very protected and curated experience.
And then now, even now, moving to Joburg, live in Alex, but still, I just
Still being aloof.
just still not being that interested in what's happening on the streets because, like, I just had this thing of just being curious about shit. You can ask Ricardo in high school. I was just like, I just wasn't really part of any cliques or whatever. Like in my mind, like if I am curious about something, I sit and I invest my time, my energy, my
Your brother
like,
could. I would meet your brother in you know.
yeah.
In places.
Places, you know what I mean?
But me, I was just like,
You had your own vision for your life.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You remind me of most of the not everyone in Alex is as out there as I am.
Yeah.
Or yes, Ricardo. You would find him on the streets daily. I would see Ricardo on the streets daily.
Yeah.
There's other characters you'd see on the street when they come in or go.
Yeah.
When they're going to school or coming back from school.
there's not-
And they'd be in the house. Like there's a girl I grew up with who I was friends with her brother. She was always in the house studying. Got a bursary, went to a private school. Still coming back to Alex, going to one of the most prestigious private schools off of merit and finishing that, still being private, going to university, still coming back and locking herself in the house, doing what she needs to do.
Was that cute?
And sometimes it gets to a point where it's like,
She had twin sisters. With that born sister.
Spusiso.
Sisters.
Yeah, Spusiso was my boy actually, for a while.
And it's
You
so
know?
weird, then.
We grow.
Yeah. I remember sisters.
But he also recognized which he needed to learn to live life yamachi.
Yeah.
Because if you can't live life yamachi, then you don't have the protection. You don't have the respect.
yeah.
You don't have the respect. And when there's no respect, but something could happen to you, people will just
People just say,
I've always been selective about who I want respect from. Like, there's,
You know, I'm going to highlight something to you. There's respect, and then there's the ripple effect of that respect.
right.
Even if someone you don't want respect from them, but they just have it because
They like,
they've heard something about you.
Yeah.
right.
Or the way you carry yourself
That's like
just
one of my
commands
neighbors one time.
that respect, you know.
Yeah.
I'll be walking in the car seat, you know, and you just see, there's
I had that at one point, but I can't push the guy away because his approach was a bit strange.
Okay.
One of the neighbors on the other side, like the dude was like super strange, like he was super weird.
Some people.
His approach was just not good.
Yeah.
Like to put it
Some people are. We have to realize we live with real people.
I'm like, dude, I appreciate, you know, the love and the props you're giving me right now, but like,
It's
the
too much.
way you're coming
It's
at
too
me,
much.
It's,
It's
I even got to a point of telling my brother, I'm like, dude, can you?
No, here's another thing.
I'm getting
Just-
good vibes now. This one, two.
Yeah.
Three, no, see.
I think it's just.
Very late.
Yeah, I think exactly.
Yeah, they enter like that.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, but I get it from their perspective.
Yeah.
They're they're very limited in their approach.
And they're also limited in their interpretation of what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They want to be friends. They want to associate.
Yes.
They see what's happening and they're curious on how they can get a piece of that action. That's why their first approach, since they only seeing girls pulling up, it's like you where the girls are. Yes, and the cassie, you always get engaged by your last.
Because they used to come here all the time.
And the cassie, you get engaged by your last scene activity.
Yeah.
So if I last saw Ricardo playing soccer,
Yeah.
that's all I'm going to use to get
Exactly.
and you open.
Yeah.
Or if I saw you smoking a car when you pass by, so your last scene activity
That's
gives
your-
people access.
I understand the
His approach
yesterday it was
just-
weird, man. So, well, it's a little Alex, so,
Yeah.
okay, fine, we got this communication with the kid. Go ahead. Okay, fine, I'm sitting here. I'm waiting for him. So he comes. I don't know how you knew that I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Now he's opening my gate. You know how I am with strangers.
And wait, hold on. And hold on.
Yeah.
He doesn't feel he's a stranger anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, but Marcel's interpretation is I've only been here for a period of time. His interpretation of Marcel's being here for even a week, for him it's enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough familiarity.
That's
Are you
my
gonna be
point.
okay? I'm like, yeah, but I'm in my house. You don't need anything, you know. So then
guy
I
was
one-way
asking-
answers.
Yeah, just I mean, interact with the guy.
He was asking me for money. He was asking me for things.
Yeah, that's how it.
That's all I'm going to.
And guys,
I was like,
in a melting pot like Alexander,
yeah.
there's a lot of psychopaths. Number one, right?
I just saw that yesterday.
Undiagnosed and wrong.
Never produced this place.
Undiagnosed.
That's the fun part.
and romance.
We didn't have to. We didn't have to. We don't.
I requested traffic and we collected sorry.
But that's the
And here's the thing. You have this melting pot of people who are mentally imbalanced
Yeah.
and undiagnosed. They are not aware that they even have these.
Yeah.
Some of them have had traumas
Yeah.
and haven't dealt with them. Things are bubbling
Right.
inside, and there's a lot of a lack of maintenance. Weeds are growing out of, pavements inside of them, untended. So you have to be super careful how you engage with people, because one word can set someone off to a point where you ask yourself, Guti, what the hell did I say?
He still washes my pen though, and he randomly come into the yard to bring in the pen and everything, but like he doesn't engage much. I think that's me like.
Sure. I mean, he was raising such a good point about trying to see things from that perspective. I mean, you don't have to be accurate.
But
Exact.
comfort is.
Sometimes
I'm
we'll-
not comfortable. That's the problem.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Sometimes trying to see.
Because I'm not trying to avoid these situations.
Yeah, but sometimes.
And here's the thing. As uncomfortable as you are, Marcel, this is your reality.
I understand.
And when it comes to your reality, you need to be applying emotional intelligence. Sometimes you're going to be surrounded by wolves.
Yeah.
And you need to tame them. And how do you tame them? By feeding them pieces of meat.
Yeah, that's true.
And then these are the same people when someone breaks into your house. They are the ones that are going to defend it like it's their own. So sometimes it's fine not to like your neighbor. It happens. It's a story everywhere. Even in the suburbs, those stories are there.
Don't expect your neighbors to act.
How you act.
But if it's
That's the beauty of life. You get these characters.
And here's the thing, to you, it's harmful, it's disruptive, it's this and that, because you are the type of character that you are. For them, they love chaos. To them, it's brilliant. And they keep coming back. And I know because Marcel coming back. And what Marcel doesn't understand is that and what Marcel, it's a one level up of Alex. And what Marcel doesn't realize is that her neighbors thrive on being sweared back. That's why they swear in the first place. Some people just enjoy that drama, that tension. Life is mundane. Life is mundane. It's boring.
No, you nailed it. That chaos.
I need to challenge someone. I've been drilled. I've been engaged in battle.
Do not ever try and put them down at you,
Like, come down. Let's be pushy about this. No, I want to kill.
It's like how I talk to my cousins. I engage them with I don't think they're less intelligent, but it's more fun to engage them in
in their level.
Exactly.
That's what they like, isn't
my
it?
level is higher than them, but
but it's
But it's different.
branches of levels, not levels in terms
And no,
of
actually, it's frequencies. No, it's frequencies. They vibrating at their own. You vibrating at your own.
It's not hierarchical.
Yeah, that's why frequencies are equal. It's just the waves that they emulate.
So the chaos
It's not.
is providing fire.
And guess what, Marcel? What did you do back to them when they were sweating?
I kept quiet.
They're gonna come back and sweat again until you participate.
And then you part of the.
Until you participate. Now they know they have a name.
Yeah.
Now it's like no more Marcel. Yes. I've gained the shit in You've done something very. You've engaged them at their core. That's the core.
Imagine.
It's like in Alex, Umundozi, Ututandu Twan.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's your faithful. He's your faithful servant. It's like,
I mean,
trying a case. And they'll defend you whatever happens.
Like, when I drove off keys today, when I drove off my son, the guy, hey, Ricardo's parking, give up a wow.
You've gained favor.
I mean, though I've been engaging.
Remember that situation, Vanessa, where I asked that guy to find us booze?
Dude.
And he hired himself. He went everywhere. He brought us what we needed. And he didn't ask for anything in return. He was just happy that he was helping me out.
Yeah.
I see that. There was actually even like spies, guys, that day. Like
Spies, yeah.
That's like
When they were paying,
we were to sort them out.
And that's how you survive the township. I mean, I hate saying survive because it makes it sound like it's a
It's a war. Or
It is a war zone.
It is
No, it's not. You just have to vibrate the frequency of the
There's
township.
different types of fights. There's a mental fight, it's a physical
Yes.
fight, it's psychological.
It's a spiritual fight.
Exactly.
That's a glory.
Yes.
That's a glory. You dig up some bones outside your door.
I mean,
you dig them out.
Alex is not different from your sense and your thing. It's just that our technology is out there.
Yes, and we're too close in terms of proximity
Yeah, exactly.
and in terms of density of population. Like in a day, I engage with about 1,000 souls unaware.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I was telling Paletahuti, a day I probably see 1,000 faces.
Yeah.
And I know none of them. All of them are new. All of them are new. I see this person now. They look straight into my eyes. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I don't know you from shit. And they probably know me.
Yeah.
That's how crazy it is.
Yeah.
There's some people that you know that they don't know that you know them. Some people you know off of Facebook, Baba. I've never seen you even once in real life, and I'm seeing you for the first time in real life, and it's awkward. I'm like, but I read this guy, or like, just let him be, bruh. I'm just gonna let him be.
And then they
And then you're like, oh shit, you gotta catch up on something. I see you, boy.
No, but like I think like that. I think from going back to the discussion about coming up with like social impact solutions and whatever, I think that in itself needs to be addressed, and there needs to be an acknowledgement and then a strategy to approach.
Exactly. You need to vibrate at a frequency that's gonna relate to your target audience. Especially if you're gonna go to Alex or whatever. You gotta go there with your I'm better than you accent.
Yo. That is where you get the most pushback.
Even if you do,
Hi.
even if you drop a joke, that's on there, that's on there.
I'm gonna bring in pussy. I'm gonna bring in pussy Jembe.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you think they got Chuck Taylor and started cracking jokes in this season? To appeal to a broader black demographic.
I think Bussy figured that out way back before he even started doing his thing now.
Yes, he figured out that. So people have been pushing back on my accent. I need to add dribble some township in my act so that I'm more appealing.
One thing quickly said that, accent is not everything. Accent is not a measure of intelligence. Therefore, let me just. The big thing is getting my message through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I told the accent.
Now, I don't want to have a debate about, hey, she's boy. He knew that. I don't want to have.
So I need to add uniquely South African elements to who I am, because these are my people. I'm not always going to be reaching to an international.
And because of certain people, this approach is now open to, even when he goes to his certain target market, he can still do the same approach because.
Wait, is Wussy?
Because that's popular culture.
That's popular culture now, exactly.
So you can't go around.
Because we normalize it without even putting in that whole racial connotation thing.
Yes.
It's normalized.
This is pop culture. We are pop culture.
I've actually always wondered, is Wussy relatable? Like from.
He is.
Like, bro.
He is. No. He can't be broad. He's not for everyone.
Yeah.
Some people can find him monotonous. Some people can find him superimposing. Some people can feel like he's a know-it-all. There's certain labels you can attach, but you can't say he doesn't have value. He has value. Like if you are of a caliber that can decipher the gems he's throwing. Like his other post on Facebook about business valuation. The post was so long. It was so long. He even wrote there close to the end, but if you are still reading, then you are my exact target market. You understand? And those are the people that really found value in the post.
But not only, just also answer your question, not only is he relatable, in the whole level or strata of relatability, he's number one. He's number.
What is it?
I find him a bit